Hey everybody, today's tip is the Yogi Squat. Now the Yogi Squat is a little bit different than the fitness squat, but essentially the Yogi Squat is teaching you how to go from standing to sitting safely and from sitting to standing again. As always, it begins with our feet. So in the Yogi Squat, we want to position our feet so that they're underneath of our hips with the toes pointing straight ahead. This is a nice stable base to be moving from. It also positions the legs neutral within the hips, so that when we start to bend our knees, hopefully that we will keep them in comfort and safe at the same time. Weight balanced in the four corners of your feet, just like I spoke about in our mountain pose. It's a good idea to notice the curves of your spine while you're standing before you move into the squat, because that shape doesn't change when you come into the squat. For the Yogi Squat, we reach our arms forward, shoulder height and shoulder width. We take a breath in, and on the exhale, we pull the hip creases back and we glide the knees forward. Those two things balance each other out so that our weight stays balanced from our toes to our heels. We also want to be aware that the weight is balanced on the inner and outer edges of the feet, because weight falling to the inner edges will cause your knees to knock. Weight going to the outer edges will cause your knees to bow apart. We want the knees to track right over the center of the feet, second and third toes. Now you'll notice that my spine kept its shape from standing. I didn't round or dome my spine, and as I sit a little lower and lower, my heart continues to shine forward, not towards the floor. Now if I was using this to sit into a chair, I can very easily, hands-free, sit down, land softly, using the power of my legs. And then I can take advantage of the support of the chair. Now, reversing this to stand, we again position our feet so that they're about hip width distance apart, nice stable base. In this case, we tuck the feet in nice and close so that we can move from these hip creases, keeping the natural curves of the spine, tilt forward. What this does is it gets your weight over the four corners of your feet. You can also see how your knees are tracking. Once you get your nose over your toes, your weight over your feet, you can then use the power of your legs to come up to standing. This is going to keep your knees healthier and happier, your back healthier and happier for years to come, and that's your tip for today.